Unless you've been living under a brick of kryptonite for the past month, you may have some inkling that this Friday a certain movie about a certain superhero in blue tights will land in theaters. Man of Steel marks the latest in nearly 75 years of Superman in the media. So what do you need to know going in? On the planet Krypton, a baby is placed in a rocket and blasted off into space before his homeworld explodes. Little Kal-El lands on Earth, is discovered by Jonathan and Martha Kent and raised as Clark on a farm in Smallville, Kansas. Clark moves to Metropolis and works as a mild-mannered reporter for the Daily Planet, while moonlighting as Superman, champion of truth, justice, and the American way. Look, I'm not a big Superman guy, and I may or may not have a Superman wallet. I imagine a lot of Americans can mark time based on our interactions with Superman. Superman memory number 1. I have fuzzy recollections of seeing an animated Superman rescue Lois Lane from gigantic robots. This, of course, was one of the early Max Fleischer animated shorts from the 1940s. Or they were switching to Nick at Night to watch Adventures of Superman with George Reeves. It was black and white and had that aw shucks sense of humor.
Bet you the little bird's name was Clark Kent.
And then there's watching 1978 Superman the movie with Christopher Reeve. Lois Lane falls from a crashed helicopter and Superman races to save her.
Who are you?
A friend.
In the 1990s Sunday night family viewing was Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman. Part Ross and Rachel-esque love roller coaster, part classic Superman adventure, and finally taking my young cousin to see Superman Returns in the theater, and realizing that like the rest of us, the kid was just bored out of his mind. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm probably gonna be seeing this movie on opening night, even though it's not exactly the Superman of my youth. For one thing, gone are the red underpants worn on the outside, which if we're being honest with ourselves may be long overdue. For the Wall Street Journal, this is Uber Nerd Marshall Crook.